the beginning, it had to happen. There had to be some kind of a glitch, right? So, we have the Sydney Opera House behind us. We woke up this morning and there was the Sydney Opera House just right outside our balcony. We got to admire it with the sun coming up behind it. It was really bright. Hot here in Sydney, Australia. It's nice. But we just finished up a 22-day epic cruise from Seattle to Sydney, Australia. We stopped in Tahiti. We stopped in Nomia. We stopped in Moorea. We stopped in Hawaii way back. It seems like a while ago. Yeah. Seems like a long time ago, but the cruise really flew by.
Yeah.
People say sometimes like, I couldn't cruise for 2 weeks or I couldn't cruise for 20 days or whatever. I could keep cruising for a couple more months. I'm pretty sure I really got used to it. Although, the food gets out of control. There's just too much damn food on a cruise, but it was good. But 22 days of like not having to clean, not having to cook, all the food you want, all the laundry service you want. It was
not all the laundry service.
Not all, but it was pretty good.
Pretty good.
I mean,
when
you get it back the
platinum,
same day.
At least for now, when you reach platinum.
When you reach platinum, for now, you get free laundry, 5 bags of free laundry.
5 bags on a cruise this length, so that was plenty for us.
But we are actually going to get kicked off the ship here soon.
Yeah, they're kicking us off.
We didn't want to miss out on our Saturday live broadcast, so hopefully some of the usual suspects will be in the chat. But I don't know what time it is. We're like 8 hours difference now.
I think it might actually still be Friday back in yesterday land.
Is it really?
I think so,
it is.
Yeah.
We're in the future. It's Saturday here where we're from. I hadn't thought about that. So tomorrow's when we should actually be doing Sundays we don't generally do things, and in our world it's Sunday. In your world, it's Saturday. I don't know what to think about that. But, So, anyway, here we are.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Confirmation.
It's Saturday here, my friend. It's Saturday here. And I'm not kidding. I don't know if you know that International Dateline thing.
Yeah.
We literally went into the future. The cruise director was like, hey, Monday, if you have a birthday, you don't get to have it.
Yep.
We're skipping right over Monday. That was a wild experience, actually. Time is this man-made kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it really affects your life when it's confusing, and especially when you're trying to think about things back home and all that business. Yeah. But it's fun. That's part of the whole thing. We crossed the equator and the International Dateline on this epic cruise. So here we are.
Yeah, that was
what do you have
cool.
to say?
Well, I was just thinking about how my dad suggested that I ask the captain to circle the International Dateline so he could be like, it's yesterday, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just go back and forth in time. But the captain, I don't think he would have gone for that.
That would have been
great.
But, well, what else? Tell me a little bit about your epic 22-day cruise.
Well, we snorkeled at every single stop, which was amazing. We love snorkeling.
We do.
We saw all sorts of different fish, and I might have seen an octopus. It was probably just seaweed, but octopi, they're masters of disguise, so it could have been an octopus, just being very still. So that's what I'm going with.
We might not have seen octopi, but we saw sharks.
We did see sharks.
We
and
saw
really
big
manta rays.
Giant manta rays.
Huge. They were like 3 feet across.
We petted the manta rays. They're actually nice.
Oh, somebody says going to do one of those cruise, one of these days. Sorry, it's hard to read the thing because of the sun.
It is bright out here. I hope you get on a cruise one of these days.
This is a really fun cruise. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, well, any cruise is a fun cruise. This was a particularly fun cruise.
I think it was great. And, it would have been fine if they threw in, 1 or 2 more port stops. I know I heard some people mention that they didn't like so many days between the port stops. But for us, we had a lot of stuff that we were doing, and
you can just chill by the pool. You can chill in the pool.
Yeah,
you can just take it easy.
One of the cool things was that, you would think maybe since you're crossing the ocean, the waves would be like pretty extensive, but it was honestly pretty calm most of the time.
Part,
there was maybe 2 days where the pool was really too crazy to get in. If you've never been on a cruise before, the waves in the pool mimic the waves in the ocean. It's like some transfer of I don't know, energy type of thing. Some physicists can tell you about it, but basically there was a couple of days, I think just 2, where the waves in the pool just went like way up, and it was like being in a amusement park wave pool. And the lifeguard actually told us we couldn't get in at that point, but otherwise it was really smooth sailing. We got to swim, I would say 60%, 70% of the days.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Let's give these guys a different view. You know, every view from up here, deck 10 is pretty spectacular. Check out this bridge we've got back here. Whew. And now I still can't see the phone. I was hoping that would make it so I could see the phone better.
I think that's
but
worse,
I can't.
actually.
But anyway, yeah.
We wanted to be in the shade up here. This is the Sunset Bar in the Luminosa, which is a really cool spot. They've got, it's overlooking Serenity, and you can see the aft view when you're sailing. And they normally have umbrellas up, but they've got them all closed down right now, so there wasn't any shade up here. But the view is great for you guys.
Trying to encourage us to leave the ship,
so.
I think.
Yeah.
Like, guys, no more shade.
I don't know. They loved us yesterday, and now all of a sudden they're just kicking us off.
Yeah, exactly. Telling us to leave. So there is an amusement park down there. I remember that. What's so cool about this is I have seen so many times the Sydney Opera House and the picture of this famous, I think it's the Harbor Bridge in Sydney here. I'm going to find out for sure. But there's that amusement park back there you can see kind of behind the bridge area. I've just seen this vista so many times on calendars, on programs. It's such a famous place, and it's just crazy to be here, guys. I hope someday you all get to come here, because it is just like, wow. This is really cool. This is an iconic spot in the world, and we're standing here. So I guess I'm rubbing it in a little bit. Sorry about that, but I'm just kind of blown away. It's like, this is kind of what traveling is all about.
So if you do cruise to Sydney, I would recommend to, if you can, get a stateroom on the port side of the ship, no matter what ship you sail on, because you're gonna, I think every time you're going to be docked so that you can actually see the opera house here. And the folks on the starboard side, they had to get out of their room and come to the other side of the ship if they wanted to look at it. But for us, it was literally right outside our balcony.
Will just asked us how long we're staying in Sydney, and we're going to stay in Sydney for 5 days. But guess what, man? We're going to hop on an airplane, and I think it's a long flight. And we're going to go. We're not going home. We're going to Sri Lanka. There's not going to be any cruising in Sri Lanka, but we're going to go there and spend some time with the Sri Lankans.
Maybe there'll be a whale watching tour. Can we call that a one-day cruise?
Yeah, we could do something like that. I don't even know. I looked it up, but I don't even remember how to say hello in Sri Lanka. I do know how to say it in Australian, though, and that is, "G'day, mate."
That's right.
I need to get used to that.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. So here we are in Australia. Like I said, we didn't have anything planned when we opened up this live. We just kind of wanted to show you guys where we're at. And we have a little bit of time before they're going to completely throw us off the ship, although here comes the announcement.
Yeah.
Find out. Oh, good. They're not. It's not. There's a point. I don't know. When you guys cruise, do you get off the ship right away, or do you hang around like we do? We almost always hang around until they literally come on the loudspeaker and say, "Everybody needs to get off the ship." It's like after they call all the groups. 15 more minutes goes by and they're like, you got to get off. And
then you have well, first you have just regular crew, and they're just strolling along. They look like they're just strolling along, but they'll be, if they see you, they're like, hey, you need to get off there, or they'll be like, that's the exit there. And then if they don't see you move towards it, I'm pretty sure they radio in, and the security comes. And the security comes, and then they will literally escort you off. And we have actually seen that happen. And at a certain point, they're closing floors down, and if you try to go backwards, you can't. You just can't do it. But I think it was Will asked if Polly is still the cruise director, and no, it was Zach. Zach was our cruise director.
Yeah, we saw that they switch off. There's a gal and a guy, and Zach was our guy. He was great.
Yeah.
He was really good. Very, very enthusiastic. Mm-hmm. He has a very particular way of talking that is unique, kind of his style. So anyway, I will say though, Mark Q. I think we both agree. At first we didn't like Mark Q, but now we both love Mark Q. He grows on you.
He does.
He really does.
Yeah.
So I actually just want to shout out. It doesn't look like we've had our usuals here, and hey, I appreciate everybody that is in this live, but Kentucky Leisure, Robin. What's Robin's full? Robin Brooke.
Robin Brooke, yeah. Come Sail Away with me, which is Sweet Life now,
Steve,
I think.
Yeah. And
Barbara,
Beverly, and Gun Lover.
Gun Enjoyer.
Yeah. And who is the person that's going on the Grandeur of the Seas?
Uh,
We see it, man. They comment in like every video.
Silver Honda.
Silver
and
Honda,
also the Curtis
yes,
family.
the Curtis
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
All you guys, thank you. I'm guessing you're probably going to watch this, and we just want to shout out to you guys because you're always there, except for now. You're not there. You're not there, but you're going to probably catch it later, right?
And FYI, we will probably be doing Friday evenings your time while we're in Sri Lanka because we are going to be basically 12 hours behind you, and like Joe said, we don't generally do work on Sundays, so it'll be Friday your time. And hey, fun fact: when we're in Sri Lanka, we're actually not exactly 12 hours behind you. We're 11 and a half hours, I believe. Sometimes it's 12 and a half, depending on daylight savings, and I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, they have like a weird half zone time zone thing going on. So look forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, I guess just to say, if you guys have any questions about what it's like to be on a cruise ship for 22 days, if you haven't been, it's a unique experience, honestly.
Will just said he's had Mark Q before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mark Q. We had him on two cruises, the Venezia.
Yeah,
and
he was
the
Venezia first, and then it was the Vista. I think he got switched to the Vista. Right?
It was either the Vista or the Horizon.
No, I think it was the Vista because I remember you went up and had a picture with him in the place with the dream funnel.
The dream funnel, the tornado. Yeah.
The tornado.
Absolutely. Yeah, Mark Hughes, the guy. He has a very particular sign off in his sealing announcements.
Yep.
And then there was Dustin from the sealing, but anyway, all the cruise directors, they're big personalities.
If you're a cruise director out there or want to be a cruise director, you need to figure out a unique sign off or some gimmick to make you memorable.
Could you guys be cruise directors? I think that would be a really hard job.
Yeah.
You have to like be
outgoing
all day
all
long,
the time. Yeah.
Smiling all day long, saying like crazy things, making announcements, being at events.
But also knowing like the protocol for everything. People come up and be like, what happens here? What's this going on? And you have to know like everything. If you're a crew member, you just need to know you're like a standard crew member. You just need to know your general area. And if it's outside of that, you're just like, oh, I don't know, go ask this person. But the cruise director's got to know everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw they have high energy. I saw Zach, our cruise director on this cruise, just walking through one evening, and Zach's been going all day. He's doing all these events. He's like doing, announcing the cornhole toss. He's at the dinner for the platinum and diamond members, and then he's off to make some announcements. And then in the evening, I walk past the Ocean Plaza, and he's in there just dancing it up, man. And like, I was like, how does this guy do it? He's got a lot of energy. I have nothing but respect.
He's seen at the Java Blue Cafe a lot for some reason.
Maybe it's the caffeine. Maybe it's the caffeine level keeping him going. So yeah, kudos to Zach. Well, what else do we want to cover?
Well, we tried some interesting drinks at the Alchemy Bar. We
did.
Talk about that.
We had I had a drink called 40 is the new 20. I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah.
And what did you have again?
I had the Purple Sunset, I believe. It had lavender in it, which I thought was going to be fun, and I really liked it. It was like a fancy lemonade almost.
Yeah.
Fancy lemonade.
Yeah, it was good. Yours tasted better than my first one. That 40 is the new 20 was like a cranberry orange juice with vodka and maybe some lime. I can't remember. It was good. It was really good. Emily's was better, but then I got something called the Cucumber Sunrise. And it said muted cucumber was in there, and I thought that just meant like a hint of cucumber.
No, it said muddled.
Muddled, yeah. And I was like, that's just a hint of cucumber, right? And it was like, no, they put like 4 slices of cucumber and then smash them down. And so you've got like literal cucumber. And then it was orange juice, lime juice, and watermelon juice. It was terrible. It was pretty terrible. Those flavors did not go together, but I did drink it all. Out of 18 cruises on Carnival, I only
had one cruise director I didn't like, and I can't even remember his name. Yeah, that's the thing is, if you have someone you're not really doesn't really click with you or doesn't have that energy, they're just forgotten. I don't think it ruins your cruise or anything. I think it's just not memorable. So
yeah, I agree.
But then the cruise directors that really stand out, then that just brings your cruise to the next level. So yeah.
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm going to show you just a little bit of the view here in Sydney, Australia. We'll go back to the Opera House as you spin around, you just get more beautiful views. And we're on deck 10 at a place called the Sunrise Bar, aptly named. Most people are off the ship, although there's a few people down in Serenity below us still. We are back to the bridge view here, the harbor bridge view again. So yeah, there you go, guys. Sydney, Australia, we made it. For those of you that follow us, thank you very much. Hopefully the people that were here today will start to follow us. We'll be talking cruising, even though we're in Sri Lanka and not on a cruise ship. And
some fun topics that we're planning on covering in future lives. So
a lot of good ideas.
Check in.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until next time, adios.
Okay, bye.